Have you been to RonaMatters.com today? No. Have you watched the Grammys today? Because Nicki Minaj, I don't know, just from the moment that Nicki Minaj walked out, no, when she got out of that car, I was watching E! News Red Carpet on the E! Network, and the moment she got out of that car, and she had this big red thing on, and then this man got out the car behind her, and he had this big cone head hat on. I was like, oh my god, Nicki Minaj finna try to do something. Let's just pray that this shit works. And so she walks up to the red carpet, and then which one? The Osbourne, Killer Osbourne, girl, who, how relevant is she? She's like, oh my god, I am getting all my life from Nicki Minaj in this red cape. I think it was Valentino. And then she's like, oh my god, y'all can say whatever you want. And then they cut to Joan Rivers' daughter, and she's just like, yeah, let's talk about Katy Perry's look tonight because I clearly don't have no words. She was like, I'm gonna have to see pictures of this Nicki Minaj outfit. Like, I'm just looking at her like, girl, I completely agree. Let's move on to somebody, girl. I don't know. Nicki Minaj, I'm definitely. What am I definitely? I'm definitely something. I'm pressed. No, you're definitely pressed, parched, looking to get on the front of somebody's newspaper because you are trying like shit to save this era for Roman Reloaded. And you know, I just really want the best for you, Nicki Minaj. I really want you to quit with all these antics and all this stupid shit, like the stupid her video, Roman in Moscow. I think that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to push this whole Roman is this crazy person, but then you try to come back with this bubblegum shit. It's like, I don't know. I'm just, this era, she's really trying to save herself because she came up with Roman in Moscow. Y'all wasn't here for that. Then she came out with Stupid Hoe. The beat was cute. Video came out. Definitely didn't love it anymore. And now she's trying to push this Roman holiday song. No lie. When it first came on, and Nicki Minaj did the, what did she do? She did the little snippet for Roman in Moscow. Then they cut to this, a movie. The bitch can act, okay? Nicki Minaj, if anything you can do, you definitely went to a theater school. That is apparent. It's running through your veins, but you are oozing that shit theater. The Exorcism movie scene was beautiful. And then, you know, the song came on, and I was like, okay, and she was cussing. And then I was like, ooh, is this a church? These white people are not finna have this. I just quit. I was jamming, and then all these expletives, I used to be weird. Look at me, used to be weird. But all this cussing, and you know, these white people made you famous for boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. I'm like, she gonna be boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom on somebody's soup line, the unemployment office, and definitely trying to get an extension on her light bill because these white people is not gonna have you playing with their religion, girl. You can boom, boom, boom your ass on somewhere else with these plant. Like, I'm not Catholic or whatever. They look like Catholic. All those white people sitting up there in the audience, old white people who make decisions about music, Grammys, whether your record will be played. And you want to sit here and play with their religion. You really. I don't know, like Baby sitting up here betting $5 million on the New York, the Patriots, and he lost that. He gonna be sitting up in these meetings with these white folks trying to bet on your career, girl, and you gonna lose. People are already not here for Lil Wayne, who signed Christina Milian, who announced last night that he signed Christina Milian. I was like, girl, I can't wait to see the sex tape on World Star, because Lil Wayne's trying to work Christina Milian's pussy out, and she gonna be pregnant again by another producer. Anyway, back to Nicki Minaj, Grammys. I really wanted to like it. The song I wanted to like it, and then then she started cussing, and then the chorus was whatever the chorus was. At least she died cute, or whatever she did when she was up in the air. And the bitch, them lashes was from here to Mexico. They was from here to Bethlehem. Oh girl, they was here to Cancun. Them lashes was giving me life. But yeah, moving on. Rihanna. Is Rihanna next? Yes, Rihanna is next. You know, they were saying, somebody at the Grammys tweeted last night, oh, Rihanna's rehearsing right now and her vocals, oh, you can really tell she really misses Whitney. I was like, bitch, if Rihanna listened to one Whitney song, she would not have a career. She was like, bitch, I think I need to go do something else. Because this bitch knows she can't sing live. Rihanna is definitely a studio singer. So, you know, she got up here and she was, I was like, again, another one of those moments where my face, I really hate that you can see my emotion on my face. Which, no tea, no shade, bitch, this shit was shit on motherfucking iTunes charts. What is that called, like the slow jam mix? Girl, oh, it was like, oh. It would really do well on iTunes. It might touch Billboard. This slow mix of We Found Love, the lyrics of We Found Love is like so beautiful. Like you could take this song, make it country, R&B. You could like whoever wrote We Found Love deserves a Grammy just because they wrote an amazing song. Yeah, then of course she gets up here and starts trying to dirty wine, and oh, but she did have that one move where she actually rolled the hips and went all the way around. The best look 2 seconds of her performance. Up next is Chris Brown and his dick print girl. I don't know if they had no panties on. I mean no drawers on set big enough to like cuff his 10 inches, or maybe he was just so happy to be there that he forgot to wear drawers. He ran out the door like, bitch, what, I'm gonna touch a stage? Bitch, I'm gonna make to the Grammys, hoe? Yes. And just ran out the house to get his panties, or, I mean, his drawers. I keep wanting to say panties. Why do I keep wanting Chris Brown to have panties? But, yeah. Chris Brown, and then when he was walking down the steps, I think he was like in between songs, he was like trying to cuff it. Like that really just confirmed it for the kids how far it's sitting down their leg. They got all of their life. Because we was all sitting up here like, do you see that? And then when he tried, it was screaming in the room. And it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But Chris Brown did good. He opened with Turn Up the Music. Now, was he singing live or not? I was going down my tongue. Oh, he better sing live. He better sing. But to me, it looked taped. Cause yeah, scream, come on. But it looked like he was faking. Yeah, and somebody had tweeted, how dare anybody get on this stage and not sing live after the death of Whitney Houston. And then this was right before Rihanna performed, and I was like, you know, because when they tweeted, I was like, yes, y'all better. But then when Rihanna performed, and then I was just like, okay, this is why. But Rihanna's performance, her vocal was a mess. The slow version of We Found Love, shit. That song she did with Coldplay, maybe that's not the same song I heard when it leaked. I don't know, but this song sound like it could have been cute. The studio version. I'm gonna go look that up. Chris Brown, shit it, slayed, killed it, and I love that he ended his performance with this song everybody know, Beautiful People. So that way people have a good memory of him. The last memory of him will be that he performed Beautiful People at the Grammys, and he had the New York City skyline, and he had the people with the little things where you can fly, and that was cute. He was trying to be remembered. Adele Slade won all 6 of her Grammys, all 6. If she was nominated, she won. And who did Nicki Minaj lose to? Nicki Minaj lost to somebody. She was standing backstage, and once she lost, she said, gotta go. I'm not here for this. But yeah, Nicki Minaj is the sore loser. Nicki Minaj really, why is she so pressed to be like, because even when she get back to Nicki Minaj on the red carpet, they was like, oh, this is the egg moment of the evening, and they was clearly referencing to last year when Lady Gaga made a big impression on the Grammys by arriving in an egg and coming out of it on stage, and you know, she had a theme, and so clearly Nicki Minaj is inspired, as Beyonce would say. But what Lady Gaga did, and it really, by Lady Gaga doing what she did, it really gave the Born This Way album a cohesive theme, or you know, it really did something for Lady Gaga. But I don't think it worked, cause I don't know. I'm just not here for it. And I've decided today that I'm going to sit here and do it a few minutes ago. I'm going to be writing a Dear Celebrity Nicki Minaj, a letter to Nicki Minaj. I hope y'all will tweet it to her. It's going to be on runnermatters.com later today. Because, I can't deal. And I know y'all are going to agree with everything I say. You're going to get a good key. The shit's going to be reality, and we got to get it to Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Next. Oh, Grammy facts. Since Adele ties with Beyonce for 6 Grammys, most, what do you call it? Are they statues? I don't know what they're called. The most awards won by a woman in a single night. The person who has the most Grammy in his lifetime is a person named Sir George Solti. He's a Hungarian-British conductor who conducted the Chicago Symphony Orchestra for 22 years. He won 31 Grammy Awards and has a total of 74 career nominations. Beyonce only got 16, and this man got 31. But Beyonce's only 30, And I do believe by the time Beyonce ends her career, she will at least match that. I want to put that out there. I'm not playing with Catholicism, but dear Lord God, Beyonce, 31 Grammys. Jesus' name. Okay, yeah, just pray for that. The Queen that's gonna get 31 Grammys. Is that the end? Those are my top 5 moments. It was really hard coming up with a top 5 moments for the Grammys. Clearly, Nicki Minaj is number one because I'm clearly pressed. She wants to get people talking. She got people talking, but is it good or is it bad? Moving on to Whitney Houston. Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about Whitney Houston because I know yesterday everybody made videos. Oh my God, Whitney died, and these are the greatest hits, and and then all the media outlets were reporting that this, and it was reporting that, and I was like, I really don't want to report anything. I don't want to say anything until there isn't like an official something because I would feel really bad like reporting something fake or something not true to y'all. But since I'm here in the camera zone and I got to talk about it because y'all say, you did a video and didn't talk about Whitney. Anyway, this is how I feel. I was on Twitter, and then AP News tweeted it, and I was like, no, like, AP News did not just tweet that. I mean, like, AP News, the Associated Press, is like right under CNN. So, like, I know that when tweets on like this and it's false. And then MSNBC tweeted it, and then I went to yahoo.com, and they had the little breaking news, Whitney Houston dead at 48, and I was like, this is not real. Only CNN can squash this. Like, bitch, me and the girls gonna have 700 Civics posted up outside the Beverly Hills and girl. It's going down, basically, like. But yeah, it turned out to be true. Like, I turned on my TV and Don Lemon was talking about, I don't need no cue cards. I grew up with Whitney. I don't need no debriefing on Whitney Houston. I know Whitney Houston. And so he was sitting up there bragging about how he knew Whitney Houston and she was reported dead and nobody knew. And then some white man got up there on the phone talking about Ray J was with her. Ray J discovered the body. And I was like, oh my God, Ray J did not. Ray J did not. And so, I mean, like, I could just go on about how I felt like the first hour. But I really didn't appreciate that Don Lemon stepped there and bashed her. He was like, she was a legend, but we have to face reality that she was addicted to drugs, and this could have been her downfall. The same thing happened to Amy Winehouse. The same thing happened to Michael Jackson. She's been dead like 30 minutes, and you are on TV. Like, first you could have done say, I don't need no cue cards. I know the queen. I know the queen. And then, like you said, and bash her, and then it was just, and then who called in? Al Sharpton called in. He was like, the media's doing all this bad. He was like, they're saying all this negative stuff. We just need to take this time to remember the legacy of Whitney Houston. And then they just bashed her again. And then Simon Cowell called in. And he was like, yeah, the media needs to stop. She was a legend. She's been dead 5 fucking minutes. Can't we just honor her legacy? Like, bitch, what was your favorite Whitney song? What's your favorite performance? You met Whitney. How did you feel? What did you take away from meeting her? And they just kept on bashing her on CNN. And I'm just like, Don Lemon don't need to do no. Don Lemon, no. I'm not here for that. Oh, this is what happened. Oh, I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone with me. But yeah, so when I confirmed it, when I got it confirmed, I had called my ex-boyfriend, who's like the biggest Whitney stan ever. Owns all the albums, listens to nothing but Whitney Houston music. He'll listen to some Beyonce occasionally. He might listen to some if it's freaky. I don't know why. But he just mainly only listens to Whitney Houston's music. So he was I wish I had something because I want to use the phone. But I called him and I was like, he was like, hello? And I was like, are you sitting down? And he was like, yeah, what's wrong? And I was like, Whitney Houston died today. And he was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, no, I'm serious. Whitney Houston died today. Because I play a lot. So I was like, no, for real, Whitney Houston died today. And he was like, what do you want? Why did you call me? Because I would know Tino Shea, if somebody called me something, Beyonce died. I'm like, click up first time. I don't have no time to play no games with you. Don't be calling me with this shit. But yeah, he hung up in my face. I was like, no, I'm for Whitney Houston died. And he hung up. But he was later on Facebook, everybody, oh my God, you the first person I thought of. And he was thanking them and all this. But he still called and apologized, hanging up in my face. I'm a tad bit pressed by it. I mean, like, why would I call and lie on something like that? But anyway, they were saying, I gotta talk about my favorite Whitney Houston songs. Like, there is no, back in the 90s, if you graduated 6th grade, if you never ever heard a Whitney song, you heard The Greatest Love of All when you was walking down the aisle for your 6th grade graduation with I believe the children are the future. Teach them well, let them lead the way. Show them something they possess inside. Girl, my vision blurry. I don't know how they blinking real fast. How does Nicki Minaj do it? But yeah, you can't tell me you didn't have your little button down on with your tie and your new dress shoes your mom just bought you was. Bitch, like you all in motherfucking school at your 6th grade graduation and leaving elementary. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm leaving elementary, but I know my times tables, but I don't need the place, okay? If you never heard a Whitney Houston song, you heard The Greatest Love of All. So I grew up on Whitney Houston's music. Joyce for the World, I cannot have Christmas without Joyce for the World. Joyce for the World is my favorite Christmas song. You gotta have that. And then I Wanna Run to You. My first love, and like when he dumped me, well, it was kind of right. He dumped me, but came back, and then I dumped him and came back. You know, like we were in our little breakup stages. I Wanna Run to You. That was the song I would always listen to. Like I would always listen to I Wanna Run because like, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm in my first time in love, and I just want to run back to the motherfucker and just want to run back like an episode of Maury, Jerry Springer, shit, like watching Baby Boy, Yvette and Jody. I just want to run back to that motherfucker. And another song I had on my little sheet, I lost it. Whitney Houston, Some Child. Oh, what about Ray J? Oh, they showed pictures of Ray J with Brandy at a party. He had like, here she is in this bomb ass gown, beats, laid, like a little wavy something, and he's sitting up here next to her in a track jacket with the hood on with the stunner frames. He just. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I just feel so bad. I really want to find the other song that was on my little list here. Girl, I'm talking all out of order from what the shit I put on this little thing on my list. Don't Let Me was awful, disrespectful. Oh yeah, and when CNN came back to apologize for false reporting because it was Whitney Houston's bodyguard named Ray who found her dead. Then Don Lemon was like, no, let's not focus on that. You know, when people die, stuff get misreported all the time. I'm looking on my BlackBerry and Kim Kardashian tweeted her condolences to Whitney Houston. Yes, this Kim Kardashian tweet. I'm like, bitch, y'all need to right that wrong because y'all know damn well if this shit was true that Ray J had found Whitney Houston dead, Brandy and Ray J was both gonna be dead within 24 hours. It wasn't gonna be nothing. So yeah, that man was definitely fired. And today I was twirling. Bitch, I woke up, I turned on my TV, and BT was on the tribute with the videos. Everyone, I was in my living room twirling to the Queen, getting down. I was like, why is Tanisha J hosting this tribute? I'm not here for this. Where the fuck is TJ Holmes? Google TJ Holmes, HOLMES. Girl, what did I spell? But yes, he left CNN to come to BET, and bitch, I ain't seen him since he left with his fine ass. Oh my god, he's fine. But yeah, and there's also this singer on YouTube named Deontae, DEONTAE. Look him up as well. He did an acapella tribute to Whitney Houston, and it is amazing. I'm gonna put the description, the link to his video in the description box, because y'all really need to see him. I gotta talk about Gladys Knight at the Clive Davis pre-Grammy party. She was like, well, I was his protege before Whitney came along. Back in when I was with the Pips and da-da-da-da-da. The lady asked you, how do you feel about Whitney passing? They didn't ask you to tell us this press story about how he ditched you for Whitney because she could clearly be a bigger star than you. That really touched my nerves. Because the lady said, oh, everyone's somber about Whitney passing. So tell me how you feel. Well, I was the protege before Whitney came along. Don't they just sound impressed? Like, what, Gladys, what was your last hit, bitch? When was your last album? Girl, I want to run to you. I mean, I Looked to You came out like '09. When the fuck did your shit come out? Whitney is a little aged, but bitch, when... Okay, the last thing I have to talk about in this video is the Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. After the Grammys went off, everybody who was here for the Grammy watch party stayed over, and we watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Candy found love in a hopeless place tonight, bitch, because they went to their party with that gay dude, and they had the little fires, and they was twirling. They're like, yes, bitch. Then they sat down for dinner, and that bald-headed man was fine. Oh my God, that bald-headed man was fine, girl. But he's like, yeah, you know, I'm an actor, music producer, musician, you know, I do it all. She was like, oh, so what do you produce? Oh, well, you know, I've only been a producer for 2 years. Oh, so where do you... Well, you know, I don't act professionally, but you know, I'm naturally funny, though. But it was some cute dudes at the table that was in there. When they arrived to the hotel where they were staying, and they were like, oh, you know, we have a gym, we have all these luxuries, we have a spa. And then Marlo with her hood ass says, what about her? What about her makeup? And they were like, we don't have that. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna need you to call somebody and get somebody that can do her own set. Bitch, Madam C.J. Walker did not die for this. It's Black History Month, and you a black woman that can't do your own hair. Bitch, some simple ass curls, you plug it up, it gets hot, and you put your hair in there, and you do this. I mean, first of all, like, it's not that difficult, Marlo. She had that white lady sitting there doing her hair, and her and Nene was looking at Giuseppe's and Louis Vuitton shoes and trying on hot ass. I'm like, bitch, y'all in Africa. What the fuck this bitch doing with this hot ass fur cape on? Nene Leak's finna fly the fuck away in Africa, bitch, and fly right back to Atlanta in the hood where she from. And then Cynthia and poor little Sheree, literally. You know, Cynthia was in there, you know, like, oh, it's all about personal style, you know, I mix things up, you know. I've been a model for 20 years, 25 years. I know all about Louis, Giuseppe, Valentino, you know. I just like to wear, you know, little stuff that I collect. And then Sheree was back, oh yeah, girl, you know, it's all about mixing and matching. Meanwhile, Marlo and her at the help. That's so rude to have black people and the white people helping them curl their hair. They just seem so backwards, like in relation to America. But anyway, the giraffes. Did y'all catch the shade? Phaedra was like, "Oh, look at those 3 giraffes. It looks like Nene, Cynthia, and Marlo." And you know, poor little Cynthia, she's losing her man. And then the other giraffe would run, and she's like, "Oh no, that's Marlo." Life, death, born again. Phaedra shaded down this episode. That fine man in the market when they was going to see those children at the orphanage. Oh, get so much life from him. I don't know if he's 18 or not. And why is all they wanted was some smoked sausages and bologna in Africa? I'm like, well, this is Africa. But this episode ended kind of calm. Like the lady, Phaedra cried, and those children in Africa had tampons. Like, girl, bitch, my pussy's gonna be beat for the next 6 months. They could probably use like a 1 pad for like 2 periods for 2 cycles, so it's gonna be so nasty. But next week, Nene calls out that she's the queen of the talls, and Kim, who's not in Africa, is the queen of the smalls. She's the ringleader or whatever, and Sheree does something stupid about college. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of bored talking about them, so I just don't want to stop. But this is my review. Nicki Minaj at the Grammys, Rihanna's vocals, Chris Brown's dick prints, Adele slaying, Time Beyonce. Let's get back to that. At the Grammys, Whitney Houston's past thing, they're saying she drowned. Like, they're saying she was drunk and then she popped the Xanax and she possibly fell into a deep sleep into the tub and drowned. Nothing's been confirmed yet. The autopsy, something other fancy, they're not releasing details. And Real Housewives of Atlanta returned this week. That's like all I have. If you like my video, make sure you press the thumbs up button down there. If this is your first time watching me, or if you've watched me 1,000 times and ain't pressed the subscribe button, please let's go ahead and get that out the way. Thank you for watching my video. Holla.